How do we become the very thing we want instead of wanting something and repelling it away? And what is it to want something really mean? So to want something is happening in the first place because we have not yet allowed to feel its absence, to feel the lack of the very thing it is we're wanting. We are resisting this, and that's the chase happening. So the more we are chasing something, the less we're experiencing to feel that negative emotion of it being absent from our life. And then there's the other negative emotion of it being lost after we have experienced it. So the one negative is to never have it, and the other one is to actually have a taste for it and then lose it. So those two negatives are the ones that we would need to experience in presence, total presence, so that we can allow to integrate the negative, the absence of the very thing it is we're wanting. And this is the process of becoming the very thing we want. By integrating its absence, by feeling through it, by allowing to feel the negative emotions of fear, of lack, of loss, by being present in our bodies. And once we have allowed to feel all this, we have surrendered the very thing it is we're wanting and we have been chasing until now. And therefore it is no longer separate from us, we have become it. And that's how we can manifest it in the physical. It's just now a projection from our inner world. So by embracing the lack and the loss from our inner world, we are now projecting this on the outer world as it being here, without it needing to be absent so we can chase it, nor for it to be coming in and out of our lives so that it can train us into wholeness. A lot of us do that with a specific person. However, we could be doing it with money and other things as well. So whatever is not constantly in our lives the way we would want it to be is because it's training for us to actually grow through its absence to begin with, or its loss. And until we actually heal those layers of attachment that we have on our outer world and let go more and more and more and surrender by feeling the loss and the lack and absence, the more we are surrendering into what it is we are wanting, and therefore we are allowing for it to just be. We are no longer playing that chase and hide and go seek game that we have been playing for so long with the rest of the unknown part of ourselves that is projected as the world, right? So to need something is to want to experience its absence, its lack, and its loss. And the more we actually choose to grow through this, the faster we stop the rat race. And we shift it from chasing something from the outer world and rejecting and resisting something from the outer world to actually entering and accessing our inner world. And yeah, so vibrationally we get to that place that we are already experiencing that very life we're wanting by integrating and growing through the negative. Now, if we are stuck in wanting and in lack, that's actually the reverse. That would mean that we do not want to feel lack, we do not want to feel loss, and of course we would understand that because we're not raised like that, we're not programmed like that. We need to do the work, right, with the right tools. So we would be resisting the negative and chasing the positive, and that's the exact way to get stuck in suffering. the exact recipe to get stuck in suffering. And this is that thing we do on automatic. However, if we were to want to grow more than anything, so if our intention is growth instead of to have the very thing we want or to not lose it, if our intention is growth, healing, and love, then we will be more curious about what the negative is here for. It's not here for it to punish us, it's here to train us, to assist us in our healing journey, for us to become masters of yin and yang, of this duality. And once we have mastered duality more and more, it's easier to surrender into oneness. Duality is here to train us into oneness, to guide us into oneness by allowing the presence of negative, right? And the absence of positive, which are both actually negative. They both create a trigger, a wound, right? That through it, healing the layers of the wound and allowing the triggers to show me who I am within, if I use them that way, I experience exponential expansion to open up to self-source love that I am.